Kind of dark, but that's okay.
Hi, this is Gabi with the Nomadic family. It's a little dark in this video, but the last time I let someone touch my camera was a drunk guy at the bar, and I just took like 2 weeks to get the camera settings back, so don't touch the camera. We are not letting anyone...
I'm sober, excuse me.
Yeah, but you act drunk even when you're sober. This is Angela, perfect stranger, just met her off the street. She looked kind of interesting. And actually, this is like one of the moments I less enjoy in our world travels, because I found, and I share this with Angela tonight, that I've gotten a lot less social the more we travel the world, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, because is there good or bad in the universe? But I just feel like I've gotten more used to quiet, more used to reflectiveness, being with myself, and I go dancing, and I love people, but I just find that I'm less able to connect to a lot of people because I feel like I'm doing a lot of idle chatter. And with Angela, Angela is still one of the people that I really found that I can connect with and I can talk to about the spirituality things that I love so much, and about my children who she likes, which we'll talk about.
I love.
Yeah, okay, I should stop talking.
You I like, them I love.
See why we like Angela? Anyway, I think I could end up talking this whole time. Angela will just sit here and be a pretty flower on the wall. So I'll shut up, but I just wanted to say that I like Angela a lot, and that that's like a really big compliment, because I actually mean it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Angela, tell us, how did we meet, and what brought you to Siem Reap?
We met in Nang's Khmer class. She came late, but you definitely made an impact. As soon as you entered the class, I recognized you from walking down the street with a mutual friend, and Ruth and Maria heard about your family through another mutual friend who was staying in the same hostel. So there were all sorts of weird universal connections that had happened. So we were eventually going to be friends at some point, but it just so happened to be in Khmer class.
Between the 2 and 5 minute introduction, yeah, we hit it off pretty much immediately. I said hi, and everyone went, "Oh, you're from that family."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So why do you like me and love my children? You've actually spent a lot of time with our children, and I would love for you to tell us a little bit about who are these 3 Clough kids who are so camera shy that as soon as they turn on the camera, they just say, "Hi, Mom," and then are quiet. Can you believe my kids are shy?
No, I don't. They were pretty readily available to talk to me. I interviewed Danya earlier. Anyway,
tell us about Danya.
Let's see. Okay, we'll start with her. The oldest of the Clough kids is very thoughtful, very patient, and very patient with her words as well. Like every time I talk to her, I feel like everything that she says, I feel her heart in what she says and how she speaks to people, and she definitely thinks before she says things, and she says things exactly how she means them. Which is, I'm talking about a 10-and-a-half-year-old. I'm not talking about an adult.
I want to learn how to do that.
This is how I should be talking about adults, but it's really rare to find in an adult, let alone a kid. But yeah, she says things that are pretty profound at times and make me think. So I appreciate talking to her because it's like talking to a friend, you know.
Oh, Danya. All right, tell us about the blonde boy.
Okay, Razi is he's everything that a boy should be, that a young boy should be. I mean, we're not even talking about the looks because he gets that enough, but he's daring and reckless in all the right ways. He's not afraid to get dirty and throw himself into whatever he's doing. And he's the perfect show. He's the perfect show. I mean, everybody just stares at him. You can't help it. And he's just got that magnetism, and he's going to go far with it. He's going to be pretty much successful and popular in whatever he does.
Okay. And dancing with Ozzy?
Yeah, and dancing.
God.
He taught me some moves, but I'll never look as good as him doing it, so I'll stick to doing those alone. In front of a mirror alone, not in public.
Because now we have the Ozzy, the Danya.
Yeah, and the Soleil.
And the Danya is the this, and the Soleil.
Catch the lights. Which I've also done on acid. I don't think they should watch that part. But.
Oh, no, we're not watching that part. We are censoring as much as I've kind of given up on censorship, but yeah.
There's a moment, I was young.
We forgive you, it's all right. That's all right, that's wonderful. We can learn from this as well. Tell me about Soleil.
Soleil, oh, she's my heart. I love her. She's my chess teacher. which is also, you think I'm describing an adult? No, she's 7.
You move too much.
Yeah, see, my favorite moment with Salai was she was teaching me chess, and she just made a move, and I went to go move something, and she's like, wait, you move too much. Stop and think. And then she leans back and tilts her head, and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I should do. Why haven't more people told me this? Like, that's exactly what I should do in everything, let alone chess. And so she tells me this, and she's my teacher. Like, she's supposed to be teaching me strategy. So I sat back, and then I got confused. I was like, what am I supposed to think of? That's why you're here. I'm confused. But she's so hilarious, and she's not afraid to tell you like it is. She tells me when I suck at things. She tells me when I'm good at things, you know, so there's the balance. But
How does she tell you when you're bad at things?
You're not very good, let me do it. I'll do it from here on out. She doesn't let me roll dice anymore because I'm just not lucky. But she's so funny, and I love her voice. Like, I can just sit and listen to her. She says, do you understand? Do you understand? In this way that, like, oh, it melts my heart. But I could just sit and hear her voice all night, but not really pay attention to what she's saying. Just hear the rhythm of her voice. It's just hilarious. I love all of them equally, but for different reasons. They're amazing. I don't know. Are you sure they're yours?
Yeah. Her conclusion
I don't
is
know
like,
what you did.
Yeah, because they're so cool and I'm not. So like, how is that really? It must be the Kobe genes. It must be the Kobe that makes them cool.
Yeah.
I make them studious, nerdy, spiritual. Kobe makes them cool.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's all right.
Everyone has their role.
Yeah. I keep them healthy, tell them not to spend a lot of money, don't eat a lot of sugar. Daddy's sugar daddy spends the money, gives them a good time. You know. We all have a role. So you've been traveling for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a lot of families traveling?
No, I've seen families. Okay, so there's a difference between a traveler and a tourist. I've seen tourist families, you know, the typical American 2-week vacation, but never to the extent that you're traveling, and never with the connection that you have with your kids. So I would say yes, I've seen families in every country, but not families that are travelers.
Right. And we are backpackers.
Yeah.
Which is not as common. You seem to like. We've talked a lot about different projects and things we might want to look at in the future, because it's like our connection was really powerful with you. Like, you connected to
Likewise,
all of us.
yeah. Immediately.
Yeah, like we all fell in love with Angela, all 5 of us. And like, Angela loves hanging out with our kids. Like, what did you say the other day? Like, you like come over and say hi to my, you know, you come to say hi to me but hang out with the kids.
Yeah, and like, oh, you're here. Okay, whatever. It's cool. I'll stay. It's okay. I don't mind.
So you seem to you were attracted a lot, first of all, to the kids, to the idea of like the kids, but also like to the relationship that you see in this family living in one room together. Like, what do you?
Yeah, that was the biggest.
see?
Well, not the biggest, but one of the main things that drew me towards it, because it has nothing to do with the age of people or even their relationship to each other. But when you feel a certain energy, a certain magnetism between people, you want to be part of it. You know. It's just so rare that, like, when I see it, I'm like, okay, cool, I want to hang out with you as often as I can, you know, because I want to be surrounded by that as well.
And it's such an honor for us because, like, Angela, like, we just know, like, we're going to see Angela every day. Like, the idea of, like, I think since we met you, I don't think a day's gone by that we haven't hung out with Angela. Because, like,
yeah, I think
why
so.
would we not? Like, you know, and it's, like, it's wonderful. Like, the idea, like, when you meet people and you travel, like, there are none of those obstacles that stop you in normal life from spending as much time as you want to spend with each other.
Yeah.
And we talked about this, like, travel time is different than Earth time. Like, Earth time is very man-made, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, productivity. But, like, travel time is more like the spiral of time, which is like you can know someone for 2 or 3 weeks and feel like you've known them for years. It's kind of like what I feel about you. I feel like they're your kids. Like, we've raised them.
I wish I could take some claim for that, because yeah, I don't know what you put in their milk, but but it
Breast
works.
milk.
It's working so far. I gave her the highest compliment ever today. I said, you make me want to have a kid. And I'm a traveler. I'm in love with traveling and being on my own. But that's the thing. You showed me this light where, like, wait, nothing has to stop. You know, your path doesn't have to stop just because you have kids. The kids should enhance the experience, which I see happens with you. So.
And, you know, I've met families, or I've met online families who travel with kids that are dyslexic, autistic, in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
I mean, families that go, there's no excuse. If this is our dream, we're going to make it happen. And I have, thank God, 3 healthy, too healthy children. And I've heard of families with challenging situations that said, we're traveling anyway, with our kids. So, Angela, tell us, are there any, closing thoughts? We're about to say goodbye to Angela, which sucks. Any closing thoughts about your time with the Claps, or, I don't know.
No, other than I feel like at this point in my life, I feel like I definitely, like you say in spirituality class, that there are no coincidences. I feel like I definitely have met you guys at this point in my life for a reason. I feel like my inspiration in general is at an all-time high. I mean, I'm traveling and I'm in love with what I'm doing at this time, but work-wise, my whole documentary thing, like it's that aspect of me has been relatively low inspiration-wise, and
Angela makes documentary films.
and like meeting you is like reminded me, like, wait, I love doing this, why don't I do it? So I'm hoping to do it.
A documentary film about us.
And I feel like it was just meant to happen at that time, because I needed it, I needed it, so thank you.
Yeah, and also we connected on a spiritual level. You've been like every day in the spirituality class, which has been pretty cool to have someone who like continues the process, not just the backpackers that come for a day or two. Like what's attracted you to come so much to spirituality? Because you've been there and you've been an active part of that conversation. I
think it's that was actually one of my main goals of my trip was to start meditating more and just to get in tune with my spirituality and what better part of the world than Southeast Asia, right? And like I had no idea all these different parts that I would be able to tap into just by being in these countries. How can you not feel affected by, you see it everywhere. So that was already a big goal of mine, and meeting you just helped bring it forward even more and keep me focused and like you said in class, if you want something in your life, surround yourself with it, and so going to your class was just part of me expressing that I want that in my life.
Excellent. We're going to try to figure out if we can get Skype to work, so Angela can continue coming to class.
Yes, I'm down.
That'd be cool.
That'd be so awesome. The hours are a little messed up. I think it would be like 2 a.m. when you guys
I know you. I know what you do at 2 a.m.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd be in the best state. Let me put it that way. Maybe sometimes.
Angela is up at 2 a.m. Yeah. Awesome. Well, this is like not going to get teary, right?
No, because I'm going to see you again. That's why I'm not sad. I'm more grateful than I am sad. So.
Yay, that's how you should be.
Yeah.
When will I see you? When will we share a precious moment?
Okay, now I'm definitely not going to cry.
Yeah, so maybe, hopefully, we're going to see Angela again in India.
Or Nepal.
Or back in Israel.
And back in Israel. And
online. And if not, the universe will bring us the contact we're supposed to have with her. But we've just had a really good time. It's been intense. And it's been, like, awesome. Like, at no point have we gone, all right, when is she leaving? Like, isn't it time for her to go home? And,
sweet.
Yeah.
That's always good to hear.
Yeah. So,
you can't hear that enough.
Yeah. We love Angela. Angela's cool.
I love you, too. I love the Claps. Thank you.
How do we do the Cambodian? Remember that? They do that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's on video, so we can pretend like it's a picture.
Thank you.
Bye.
Practice your poi. I have some videos. I can show them and I'll give them names of YouTube videos.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, I mean videos of me doing moves and then who to look up on YouTube.
Yay.
Like teachers that I learned from.
Oh, excellent. Good luck.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you. I'll see you again soon.
How I just keep the camera running for another